Hey everyone, this is Eddie, and today we are going to talk about being confident, because you want to be a confident test taker. You want to walk into that exam room, bam, I got this. When you sit down, boom, I got this. Okay. Now let me tell you what happens a lot of times. A lot of the examinees, the law examinees, and I'm referring to people taking the bar exam and even law school students. Okay, so they see themselves as being weaker than the exams. So they put the exams on a pedestal. But that is the wrong kind of energy. That is the wrong kind of perspective. So today I'm going to show you how to be powerful, because you outrank these exams. And that's how I want you to feel. Now, it's not just a thought. It's not just saying I am more powerful than this exam. It actually takes practice to get to that level. And I'm going to tell you right now how to do that. And here's what you want to do. You want to, of course, everybody knows this, you want to confront your fears, and that's how you get rid of them. And what you do now is this: you simulate test taking conditions. And the more you do that, the more confident that you will feel. Now, when you first do that, and here's what I mean by simulate: go somewhere away from your study station, drive somewhere, and you're gonna notice that in the morning, and when you get in your car, you're gonna be nervous, and that's natural. But the more times you do that, then the fear, the energy, the nervous energy level goes down, and your confidence just goes up. So that's what I want you to do. So this is actually, it's a whole field. It's a whole field of practice, and that's in the area of controlling your thoughts. Now, when I say simulate test taking conditions, what do I mean by that? So let's go. I'm gonna go over some scenarios. So you want to do it for the writing portion, because of course you have the writing portion and you have the multiple choice. I want you to do at least 2 full exams. All right, at least 2 full exams. Now let's break that down even further, because we're like in the stage right now. This is filmed in January of 2017. So of course we're getting ready for the February exam. When that exam gets administered, you're gonna have 3 days, and then in July, of course, everybody knows this as well, you're gonna have 2 days of exam test taken. So for the February examinees, of course, you guys already have past exams there you can refer to. That's not a problem. Now, if you're taking the exam in July 2017 and after that, you might say, well, how do I simulate the test taking conditions? The exam has never been administered, so I can't get my hands on a past administered performance test. And I'm going to say, hey, relax, chill out. So there are past performance tests on the National Conference of Bar Examiners site, and I'll put a link to that. So you could also simulate using those exams. So that is what you do. So again, that takes practice. And also on the actual exam day, you want to avoid nervous people, avoid nervous energy. So that's something that you can start doing now. So focus on thoughts that give you energy, thoughts that make you happy. Focus on things in life that you appreciate. You start doing that now. And also pay attention to things that make you weak, things in life that drain you, thoughts, especially thoughts that you come across. Try to start getting rid of those. Or even if you can't get rid of them, start facing them out. Okay, and let them be overpowered by things that you appreciate. So that's going to be a key word here. What do you appreciate? And this is an ongoing thing. So don't think that once you develop this confidence that then it ends. No, that's throughout life. You still have to practice thinking positive thoughts. It's a whole life thing. Okay, now let's talk about something that people rarely talk about when talking about exam preparation, and that's restroom breaks. So as you prepare for these exams, while you're preparing, I do want you to pay attention to the interval between the restroom breaks. How often do you have to go? Okay, so if you have to go once every 3.5 hours, and then there I'm going to give you two options. And I say 3.5 hours because that's how long usually the a block is of actual test taking time. Okay, so here's what you do for the 1 hour written essay exams. So you want to practice, instead of using 60 minutes, practice with 55 minutes. And also I do advocate the use of 55 minutes when you prepare, because then now we have 5 extra minutes there. So that's one option. The other option is this. It is something that I did because I consume a lot of liquids. So I knew I was going to go to the restroom within 3.5 hours. So when the proctor said, hey, open your Scantron, get your Scantron and fill in your name, I would say, okay, it's time for me to go to the restroom real quick, come right back. And that's what I did. And then I would get that 3.5 window of not worrying about taking a restroom break. And if you do that, check with the local proctor and just say, hey, I went to the restroom, did I miss anything? And they'll usually look at your content there and they'll say you're good, okay, or otherwise. And also do read the rules that you will get from the state bar before the actual exam. They will mail out the rules, so just pay particular attention to that. So little things to consider here, but they are very important. So I hope this helped, and again, stay powerful and beautiful. Until soon.